to the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Diego.
Hit on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham.
Number 2. Trent.
Just short, hit hard. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. David Dahl to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under this one. One gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. That smokes, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting first, the third baseman, Nolan.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Hit down the third baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Fouled away. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Trevor Story steps in now, and they're runners at the corners now. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Striding in for the Rockies, Joey Gallo. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Fouled off. Arenado over at second. Story at first. 2 out in the inning. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Second inning set to go. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Dahl. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. And it's gone. Brian Dozier at the plate. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and a dive by Moreland. Touche, sir. So here's the Padres DH, Josh Naylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Hitter.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Joey Gallo is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond will try to make something happen with 2 gone at the bottom of the second. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Will Myers as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-1 to him now. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Into the box, Tommy Pham. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Walters. One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game from the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Richards peers in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. So here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Myers absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 the count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, no left fielder, David.
At the plate, David Dahl, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
1 and 2.
3 runs already home here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he... Matt Strahm enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Mitch Moreland. 0-for-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pham is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Joey.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Grisham at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Drew Pomerantz, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. To the plate now, Tony Walters, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he dives to leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Dahl. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Here's a pop-up now. Machado is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Seven runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Now back, first baseman, Mitch.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through.
A swing and a miss. Digging in, Will Myers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider.
And we'll have to leave it. Bottom of the inning now. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And that's out number one. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He went deep last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Three and two now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in once again, Tony Walters. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grisham charging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
The batter, the left fielder, David.
In now, David Dahl. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that. Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Padres down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1 o'clock.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. In is Christian Yelich.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Fastball well outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
There is Altuve. The second for one. Back over to Moreland, and they get two out of it. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Javier Baez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ian.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting second.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Kane. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
Batting third. The third baseman.
And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. As a look, now the pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. So striding in, Trevor Story. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. And a ball 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Count remains 2-2. And he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the third out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Jed Jerko. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Manny Pena. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Last half of the second set to go. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Altuve
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. It's off the rocks and gone. David Dahl to the plate now.
The left fielder, David.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Baez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a pop-up now. And no, he can't make the play. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Dahl is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. High and deep to right center. After it is Blackmon. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. So two away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Now back. Nolan Arenado. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here it comes on 1-1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The designated hitter.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Another full count pitch home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 3-2. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And gone up into the second deck. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
Now batting, catcher.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Walter.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that misses low and away, ball
First
one.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-0.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Desmond is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Keuchel will do this himself, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Strike one to start the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up Acuna. It's off the rocks and gone.
Batting first.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Hit down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Keuchel into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Abreu.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim
fouled off.
Anderson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is in now for Colorado, Trevor Story, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Story is on his way home. He scores, and the Rockies have tied it. It's a 2-2 game. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara's on his horse. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One out and a runner on third. Down and away, ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in, Tony Walters, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Pops this one up. Marquez just to the left of the mound. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Ian Desmond, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Ian.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And here's a fastball called for strike one. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50%.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at one. Fouled away. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2 from the stretch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ripped down the line, and he tries to get to the back end, but it gets on by. One run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count now. From the stretch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ronald Acuna stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So here's Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman,
and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And strike. Digging in now, Trevor Story. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. And Tatis is there for route number 1. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and a strike to count. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And Altuve is into third base with a triple.
Now batting, left fielder
David Dahl to the plate now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 74.
Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. Lifted in the air to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Matt Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 32.
He's set and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Barnes is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Tim Anderson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Giving chase is Dahl. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The third baseman, Nolan.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit to short. And there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
The next 0-2.
Whoa. I got to count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Altuve.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Tony Walters would be next. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So striding forward now, Tony Walters 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl's in pursuit. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Anderson's running. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He swings and lines it to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Striding in, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. James Pazos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-1. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ronald Acuna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazar is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Swing and a liner. And that is just a hair out of reach. A base hit. Into the box now, Tony Walters, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.